Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am at Kennywood once again. And without further ado, wow, Phantom's Revenge is really good. I mean, my opinions of it haven't changed since the last time. The first half is really fun with its interactions with the terrain and the large turns, super cool. And then of course the second half, whatever Madman at Morgan said, let's just replace all the inversions with like super small airtime hills. You know, I have respect for them because dang, this is one ride that packs a punch. It was definitely my favorite coaster in Pennsylvania until Wildcats Revenge was made. And really, it doesn't make sense. It's so smooth, and the ride is unlike anything else. It's such a weird ride. I can't explain it, but that's like a top 10 coaster for me. The Exterminator's sometimes a pretty tough ride to get on here at Kennywood, but this is a fun one. It's sort of like almost the anti-Kennywood ride. Like, a lot of the coasters here are very unique and like weird, but not really theming carried. This is the opposite. This is a spinning wild mouse, but it has some really cool like set pieces and stuff. Like, there's like the big boiler, there's some cool electronic things. I think the theming on this is definitely one of the better themed coasters out there, especially at a non-Disney park. And yeah, this is a fun spinning wild mouse. No crazy spinning like you'll find at like Raging Cajun, but there's enough that I'm satisfied. It wasn't nothing. So yeah, make sure to rope drop this because the lines on this are sometimes crazy. Today is not that busy, so it's only like 15 minutes, but yeah. After an edible meal at the Parkside Cafe, it is time for the greatest attraction at Kennywood. I've been to this park twice, and yet I've never been on the great Noah's Ark, the last one in existence and one of the few funhouse style attractions to exist at a normal park. Wow, it's awesome. Well, this is the second golden ticket ruining ride I've been on in 2 weeks. And yeah, this is a really cool fun house. There's a lot of fun house stuff. I don't really know. Just look up a video of this. It's cool. It's unique. You gotta do it while you're at Kennywood. There's a few parts that are a bit trippy. Now I'm gonna try out this turtle ride, which I know is a weird ride. So the turtle is another one of Kennywood's last of its kind type rides. It's like, there's a few kitty guy rides like it. Specifically, I'm thinking of the Ladybug at Hershey Park is this kind of system where it just goes around a central axis. But it's big, and, you know, maybe this is a coaster credit. It kind of looks like a coaster. This isn't a coaster credit. Don't even argue it. But yeah, cool historic ride. After I rode Steel Curtain back in 2023 and it closed for the season a week later, I never thought I'd see this ride run again, let alone get on it. But here we are. This ride is surreal. It makes no sense. A 9-inversion hypercoaster by S&S. Like, this ride is ridiculous. But overall, in terms of opinions, I think this ride's good. It has a bit of a rattle. Who cares, though? It's not that bad. The inversions are okay. I prefer the handful of airtime hills sprinkled throughout. There's some really good pops of ejector in the ride. Again, like I said, none of the inversions are anything crazy, but they do fill out the ride and make it pretty dang good. Definitely a recommendation if you go to this park and if this ride's actually open. Also, with the new supports they add to this ride, the supports, it looks ridiculous. Like, it's like a cobweb. The line for this ride had so many misters. It felt like a rain shower in there. This ride is ridiculous. They still didn't fix the misters. There's still way too many. It's dripping water everywhere. This is ridiculous. You know, for an awesome metaphor, this ride's kind of like the Steelers. It's good. It's not the best ride in the park. It's certainly not the best ride in the world. But you know what? It'll be good. Okay, I've given my thoughts on the 3 wooden coasters here before in a separate video. But I'd say out of the 3 wooden coasters, this is the only one that feels like a novelty more than actually a good ride. Like Thunderbolt's over there and of course Jackrabbit are genuinely like fun rides. This one, it's fine. It just sort of just feels like an old coaster that's there for the sake of being an old coaster. Again, cool. I got a new credit because I got on the side I haven't been on before, which I count as a credit. But yeah, no, it's fine, I guess. But I'm absolutely glad this ride exists, obviously. It's really cool. I'm gonna be honest on this one, guys. I love Jackrabbit, but the Double Down wasn't as crazy as it was last time. Still an amazing element, and by far my favorite of the 3 wooden coasters. Like, the fact that it's split in half by a lift hill is weird, but the drops are all fun. It's decently smooth, and it's not a very inspired layout, but I think that almost works in its favor since it is just drops and some fun lateral turns. And of course, that double down still goes crazy. I'm not going to deny that. Just maybe a bit weaker than in the past. Kangaroo is a beloved flat ride here at this park. And last 2 times I came here, it was closed. I think one was after they announced it would close permanently, which didn't exactly last very long. And yeah, last time I was here, it was closed also, so really cool to be able to get on this ride. And this is one janky experience. If you're not familiar, you go around in a circle and then go up like a spike that you can see there, and then it's the jankiest ejector I've ever like experienced. I would say it's similar to something like the Magnum Triangle Hills, but like even that isn't the best comparison. It's weird. Skyrocket is one of the silliest rides ever. It doesn't make sense. I've talked about this before. I don't love the ride, don't hate it. It's fine. I like the launch into the hill. Then it's just random inversions. There's a mid-course, like a weird drop off the mid-course. Then you have the famous double S-bend, double bunny hill. This ride makes no sense. It's okay. It was a walk-on, so might as well ride it, but it's such a confusing ride. I don't know, man. Okay, sure, it's from Kennywood, but like, Hershey Park reference? Laugh track, laugh and sell? Thank you for watching, everyone. Had some good fries at the potato patch, and that's it for today's vlog. I quite like this park. Just at Knoebels 2 weeks ago, I prefer this park. I will dine on that hill. There's some great unique coasters, as I've shown throughout the video, and there's a lot of cool flat rides. This is just maybe one of the most unique parks that's out there. And again, I'm saying that having just been at Knoebels and also Potato Patch.